We're Meta-eX. I'm Sam Aaron. I work at the University of Cambridge as a research associate, but I'm also core developer of a system called Overtone, which is a fundamental platform that Meta-eX uses to make its sounds.
I'm Jonathan Graham. I'm not a programmer at all. I work as an organic chemist, research chemist. It's my day job, and doing the music, which is a great way to express ourselves and what Meta-eX is about.
What's interesting about the code on the screen, and for us, it really represents a fundamental opportunity to express what we're doing in a formal way. So this sound you're hearing now is just actually generated from this text. And that's not just about showing people that we're actually doing things live, but it's also about creating an archivable format of our performances and of our compositions. So by being able to express in code the sound of the sounds, the timbres, so the synth designs, and also the way we're actually programming the synths and connecting them together, and actually the way we're actually interacting with them live, we're creating something that actually can be stored in text and then studied in hundreds of years' time. So in the same way that we had compositions on paper with Western common notation, which are being able to be studied and reproduced and looked at in detail, we don't have that today for our synthesizers. So by using code, we can actually start to actually create a way for the work we're doing to be studied and to be used. And then that's not just about future historians looking at what we're doing, but it's also about people today. And the nice thing about this is that I can show this to someone and they can download it for free. They can play it themselves with any machine, laptop, Macs, Windows, Linux, and they can look at the source code and they can read it and understand it and learn from it. So all of our source code is online on a place called GitHub, and other people who like what we're doing and who happen to be programmers can go on there, they can read our source code, they can reproduce our work, they can mash it up.
The idea is if they can see what we're doing, they can feel what we're doing, they can see when things are going wrong, they can get that connection with what we're doing, and hopefully get inspired to go ahead and do some themselves, or to really think about what's happening with the music, how it's formed, how it's played.
We don't believe music is a personal thing, it's a community thing. And so going back to open source software, we're doing open source music. And we really believe that by having code as text, then all these things start to become absolutely possible. And really, when I go to a gig, I want to be able to say to the performer, hey, what's the source code of that synth, because it was awesome. And then for them to give it to me, then I can then start to play with it at home and mash it around.